Okay, this one isn't a review. I'm just gonna show you a good way to make a scenario launcher based off the one that I have here. I've had a video of this before a while back. It's my Tough Luck air cannon. Did all the painting myself. Got the dice here. Pretty little lady on the back. I've done some modifications since I first made this launcher. Originally, the design was a screw-in 12-gram adapter on the back, and then you just have a simple pull valve. In the back here, from this point to this point, inside this PVC pipe is metal tubing. That's your expansion chamber. On this kind of rocket launcher, you want your expansion chamber to be about the same size as your barrel length, so I made it equal just to be safe. This is going to mean that you're going to have a good pressure and probably keep your feet per second below 300, which most fields do not allow you to exceed with rocket launchers. I've thrown out the 12-gram adapter because that's kind of a pain in the ass for something a bit more efficient. It's something I thought of myself. All I did was I took the attachment part from a remote cord and then put a nipple on it from an old tank. And this way I can easily recharge my launcher for fast firing by taking an HPA tank here, hooked up to the remote cord, hook it onto the end, charge it. I know it's charged when I don't hear the filling anymore. Disengage it, and then it's ready to fire. With this kind of design, your shot is going to be best the fastest you can pull this valve down. So the faster you can pull it down, the better. If you pull it down slow, you're not going to have a quick release of pressure. This, of course, is a very simple design. You can fix this by maybe using a sprinkler valve, something electronic that's going to be instant. With this design, all you really need is about $60 and a trip to your local hardware store. Made completely out of one valve, metal tubing, and PVC. So the PVC adapts, it's all glued together. Nothing really that special, but it's going to make a launcher that you can have a lot of fun with and get a lot of use out of. Mainly what this would be used for is eliminating tanks in large games, scenario games. And the way you do that is you hit them with a Nerf rocket here. This one kind of got eaten up by the dog. Sadly, I don't have one that's in slightly better shape, but most rockets you're going to see are going to be about this size, about this shape. And with mine, it's a simple loading. I originally had it muzzle loading, but that's kind of a pain, so I just loosened up this grease here, and now you just brake load it, start the rocket. That's ready to go. And then close your valve, take your tank, hook it up, charge it. Once it's good to go, the rocket can fire. I'm not going to shoot this in here, though, because I'm inside my room, so I'm going to take the rocket out before I shoot it. And even with having this brake loading, with PVC, it's going to hold together to the point where it's not going to shoot off when you fire it or get pulled apart. It's actually a very strong connection, but can kind of be easily broken if you just twist it and pull it right out. And then once again, the fire, just pull down onto your level here, nice and fast. And then you're going to get your rocket fire. You can fire kind of a variety of things out of this style of launcher. Of course, there's the normal Nerf rockets, but you can also shoot paint grenades and paintballs if you make sabots, which is pretty much a shotgun shell style made out of, I make mine normally out of TP rolls. Take the TP, make a disc of poster board that's going to match the inside of your barrel diameter, and then you just hot glue the TP roll to the poster board circle, and then cut down the sides so when it opens, it's going to fly out. And your sabot's only going to be about 2 feet from your barrel, but that's going to launch any paintballs or paint grenades you throw in there, and that's going to give them a pretty strong and straight trajectory. Great if you fill with about 15 paintballs, turns into a giant shotgun. The grenade style, I haven't really used it very effectively, but I have seen people using this style launcher. You put a grenade in it, put it in the barrel and launch it, use it like a mortar, and that's going to fire that, lob it really far, farther than you could ever throw it. And this is my rocket launcher.